Yeah.
So
And you go to St David's Church.
yeah, I did the cleaning, and now they've opened like a cafe Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and of course there's loads of things we can go to up there, you know. And I
Yeah.
serve there, and we help on the tree on the Sunday. Everybody's so nice there. It's like my family, you know, because all the children have gone away, like, you know, grown up. And you've just got to make your life, haven't you, different.
Yes. Yes.
But, no, everybody's very nice round here.
They are.
Well, I've been there long enough, so there's many. It stops in a house that long, is there really? No.
And what do you think the wider area down towards Weedy Castle and all the shops around there?
Well, I find when I go up, I find it very pleasant. Whenever I go in the shop, I always come back feeling better because they're just ordinary working people, but they're very nice. You know, you can always have a laugh. There's a load of older people and young as well, but they're all very friendly. Because I don't go up very often, but they are very nice people. I can't say there's none really.
I was wondering actually, do you think there is anyone else that we could talk to, go and visit? Is there anyone else, or any that may have, particularly around what it's like for young people maybe in Weedy Castle, or how it might have changed? Is there anyone?
I don't know much around here because, like, most of the younger people keep themselves, you know, we just say hello and that. But I don't know anybody else I could ask. No, not up here.
That's fine. We've found out quite a few, haven't we, already on the square? We're coming towards. There's going to be 2 or 3 more, I think now.
Yeah. There was an old shop we had Slaters over the road. They put this little shop because there used to be a farm over there, and we did have a Slaters shop. It was, you know, just for food and everything because we had to walk all up to Norfolk. I know it was ages before they'd done the road and the buses on, put the buses on, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay.
Can I just move over here and have a little break?
Yes.
For 2 minutes. It does make you sort of lose your. I have the same thing.
I wouldn't have been able to have sat in that years ago. I'd have been nervous, but as you get older, you get more. Where did you used to go to? Right over and I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of the name now. When the school was there, because it was ages before we had a school. Hogs Lane it was, and they used to go to the school down there. And then when they built the, you know, Green Meadow, and also we had to drag them down, and then they got a bus. We did have a bus, and 2 of the neighbours used to take the children because it's quite a long way, especially when you got, you know, loads with you. And I went to that school. And of course, when we opened this one, Green Meadow's most lovely school, they all went to that one, you know. That was something else I remembered. And then when they put the bus on, that was good. After 8 years, you know, because we used to have to drag all the children up to Norfolk.
Wow, that's quite
So
a
it
walk.
was a lot, you know, them days. And the winter seemed to be bad. And of course, it was all like a mud track down there. I know one day we went up Norfield, and when we got to the brook, because there used to be a little brook down there, and it had all flooded the fields, and they had to get a van to take us up to the, you know, over the floods, and they had to put the pram in this van, in this big lorry, because we couldn't get through, and all the fields down there, because there's bungalows there now, and it was all flooded, and it was like that. The river had gone over.
I suppose you're quite high ground here, but all around you.
Well, you can't say that. It's quite, you know, it's good here. But I remember that lovely little bridge it was. We used to go over, yeah. But it was hard when the winters was over because it's all like hills, you know. But we managed. We all carried on well. Yeah.
Do you remember what it looked like around here when you first moved?
Yeah.
How did...
I remember they told me I got this house because I was living with my mother-in-law. Of course, I was having my 4th child, and I thought, oh, you know, I needed a house. And they gave me the keys, and up here, there was no lights on. When I come down, my sister come with me, they gave me the key. And I remember a week before we'd come to have a look at the buildings. I said, oh, I hope I have this house. And when they gave me the key, it was this house that I come up to. It was pitch black because I had to come and get some nets and curtains like, And we looked in and I thought, oh, what a wonderful house, you know. And and it was pitch black when we went back, and of course there was only one person in the house because I'm the fifth one in. And of course going up that road, it was quite dark, you know, the lanes, but it was lovely. Oh, and they gave me that key. I went through there, and because I got another door, I thought it was next door, so I couldn't believe the house, you know, I was going to have this beautiful house. I thought somebody give me £1,000. It was great. Yeah,
so
I can remember that.
Where did you move from? Whereabouts?
Kings Norton. I come from Parsons Hill. We lived with me mother-in-law, 3 families, for 6 years. I did. It was awful. You know, it was only a 3-bedroom house, like, you know, but she was good of her to have us. Of course, then we had Peter, and they come and see me, and I got out. I wouldn't believe it. She come, Miss Burwell, and she said she got her nice house. You'll have apple trees in the garden. It's out in the country, because it was like country now. And it was beautiful when I come. I thought, oh, wonderful, you know, when I moved in. And I was only the 15, because they were still building the houses, like. That's building next door, and I think it was only 5 of us in. Because then you had to wait for the, you know, a long while before lights and that. But it was lovely.
So how did you get to choose, or how did you get to be
Well, what's
allocated?
happened is, I think they wanted this land, the Birmingham did. So they says, if you have the land, you'll have to take some of our people, you know, and put them on your list. So that's how I got this house, because they belonged to Cadbury's, and I thought, I said, everybody's just got a Cadbury's house, you know. I says, but I did need it, like having, you know, getting on the floor. And they give me this. I thought, well, lovely when I seen it. So I've been here ever since. So really half my life I've been here. Beautiful place. You could live in a nicer place.